Good morning to everybody. This segment is in English. Good morning to everybody. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning. God bless you all. Good morning. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Mary Lavelle. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning to people that are watching. Audra Pierce. Oh, Audra Pierce. How you doing? You've been a long-time follower. Good morning. Good morning to Charlotte Cancel. Good morning to Ms. Janet Burns. Good morning to Debbie Russell. Good morning to Ms. Mary Tando. Good morning, Mary. Good morning to Mina Harrington. Good morning, TC Davis. Good morning. Good morning to Rita Holman. Ms. Rita, good morning. Mary Lavelle, good morning. Hi to you too. Good morning to TC Davis. Thank you so much. Good morning to Ms. Wanda Adams. Good morning. Brenda Hendricks. Good morning. No sound again. Go back and try. The volume is all the way up, so I don't know why you're saying there's no sound. Good morning to Luis Espinosa. Good morning to Charles Idol Showalter. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. How's everybody doing? Good morning to everybody. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and for America's Voice. A couple announcements and some news. I'm going to do a quick segment. I need to go do some things right now. Quick segment for you guys. I will be live at America's Voice this weekend. We're going to do a live video at America's Voice. Hope that it doesn't rain. If it does not rain, I will be live at America's Voice this weekend. Probably I will do 2 segments at America's Voice. I will do Saturday and Sunday at America's Voice for you guys to watch America's Voice. As America's Voice, the voice of the people. Follow my colleague Ben Berquam as he is the captain at America's Voice. Also Anthony Agüero, he is at America's Voice. Christina Aguayo gives the news. Excellent, giving the news every day at America's Voice. Thank you to everybody, the organization, and also the personnel of America's Voice. God bless you all. God bless everybody. God bless my country of Mexico. God bless my city of Tijuana, and God bless everybody in the United States. Share so we can start. God bless everybody. We are about to start, people. Amazing what is happening in our country. I just gave the news in Mexico. About what is happening in regarding the violence and delinquency that is increasing, not only with cartel activity, but also with women. So a lot of people are going to say, oh my God, this is not for the United States. Why are we so worried about the United States? That had nothing to do with the United States. All the things that are happening in our borders has to do a lot with what is going to happen if this continues colliding and working with the United States. Has to do a lot. This has to be controlled now. And it is amazing that the violence and the delinquency and the killings and homicides on women has increased. As yesterday, I did a segment in Spanish saying that there were 2 women found dead. One of them was kidnapped, tortured, raped, and found dead at the back of a trunk of a car. This woman was looking for work. And at her quest to find work, she got kidnapped in her own car, and she was found 11 days later in the back of her trunk of a car. Her brother was the one that was looking for her, and there were 2 murders of women 2 days ago. Yesterday, there were 2 more. Late at night, one girl, I believe 19 years old, young, got kidnapped. And another one got assassinated. Another one. The increase of violence and delinquency in our country regarding the violence in women has increased in a numerous factor. It is unbelievable what is happening in our country. And our president, the exact number it was given right now as the most violent, insecure president in Mexican history is Andres Manuel López Obrador, with 35,000 murders in 1 year. 35,000 murders in 1 year, people. 1 year, 35,000 murders in 1 year in Mexico, making Andres Manuel López Obrador the most insecure president in Mexican history and the most violent president that has ever controlled homicides and killings in history, in Mexican history. 35,000, more than 35,000. Now, what has that had to do with what is going on with women? It is horrible what is going on with women over here in the municipal city of Tijuana. The city of Tijuana is the most visited city in the world regarding borders. Is the most visited city in the world regarding borders, and is one of the most important municipal cities in the world regarding exporting and importing. It's big. It's huge. And right now, there's a lot of kidnapping with women. And there's a lot of killing. There's a lot of organized crime killing women. It is amazing what is going on in Tijuana. Yesterday, a woman was kidnapped, 19 years old. And another one was found dead. And 2 days before this, today, another 2 were killed. Now, this comes with the philosophy of our president: hugs, no bullets. Hugs, no bullets. He doesn't want to go after the kingpins. He doesn't want to go after the main heads of the organizations. He wants to keep the peace and the security. This comes too also with people coming into the caravan that we don't even know who's coming. We don't even know who's coming in, and we don't even know if there's organizations of child trafficking and of kidnapping of women that they're coming through our south door. We don't know that. This is why this needs to stop. A really important stat I'm going to give right now to the American audience. Mexico was number 3 till last week. Number 3 in the world for killings of women. Was number 3 in the world for killings of women. Today, they sent me a stat that Mexico is number 2 now in Latin America and in the islands of killings of women. Number 2 has increased to number 2 in Latin America. Mexico is the number 2 country for killings and homicides of women in Latin America. Unbelievable. Not only that, he is the number 2 on islands also. The number 1 is Brazil. Brazil is a really dangerous country also, as we know that the top 3 countries in Latin America are for violence and delinquency, homicides and killings, and trafficking of drugs and children are Venezuela number 1, Brazil number 2, and Mexico number 3. And Mexico, now he jumped to number 2 on killings and homicides of women. Now, let me give you some statistics so you guys can understand. As this is statistics, I'm going to give them to the Mexican audience. I just did a video for the Spanish audience. Acabo de hacer un video para la gente en español. Véanlo, por favor. Hablo de esto mismo, pero voy a hacer otro para hablar de las estadísticas de los homicidios a las mujeres. I'm gonna do another video as regarding to statistics and stats of killings and homicides to women. It is really unsafe right now in our city of Tijuana for women. Women are afraid to go out and to find work. They are afraid now. This is why these groups of feminists are so radical right now and are protesting constantly in our country. This is why the group of feminists in our country are so radical right now. Really radical. That they want solutions. Now, if we didn't have this problem, those groups of radicals, of feminists, wouldn't have something to justify themselves. We are giving them the weapon for them to justify themselves by this incredible stats that I'm about to give you. Now, these are stats as we are the number 2 in Latin America as more killings and homicides of women. These are stats. We got more than 3,000 homicides on the first from June of 2018 till now. We got more than 3,000 homicides from June of 2018 till now. Amazing. Amazing. In the cities that they are top 5 for killings of women, the states: Veracruz with 140, City of Mexico, Estado de Mexico, the state of Mexico, with 81, Nuevo León with 53, Puebla with 45, and City of Mexico with 40. Now, why I'm giving this small numbers? Look how injustice this is. This is really unfair for the women in Mexico. The top cities for municipal cities that they have killings of women: Tijuana, number 1. Monterrey, number 2. Culiacan, number 3. Juarez, that is next to El Paso, number 4. Jalapa, Veracruz, number 5. And Guadalajara, number 6. Now, highest states that they have killings of women, but the cases that they are investigated. This is the unfair part. You have in Chiapas, Tapachula, Chiapas, our border where all the invasion has happened, 140 women have been killed and only 53 have been investigated. City of Mexico, 177 were killed, only 43 cases were investigated. Chihuahua collided with, Texas, 129 killed and only 30 were investigated. State of Mexico, 339 were killed and only 81 were investigated. Guerrero, 231 were killed and only 28 cases were investigated. Oaxaca has increased since this government started of Andrés Manuel López Obrador, 147% on killings of women. Unbelievable. Incredible. Unbelievable what is going on with killings of women. And this is another stat that is incredible for everybody. The missing people, kidnappings, and they don't know where they are in our countries. In our country, since June of 2018 till now in 2019, missing people that they haven't been found, 5,516 children, girls, and women. 5,516 little girls and women that are the ones that they're missing. Incredible number. This is mind-blowing. We are number 2 in the world for killings of women. Number 2 and number 2 in Latin America, because number 1 is Brazil. It is amazing, people. These stats, these statistics, it is amazing what is happening. And as our country is falling apart, because it is, for all these people that they follow Andrés Manuel López Obrador in the United States, that they have a really big community in the United States that they follow Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. For all these people, I want you to explain me this. I want you to explain me that. I want you to explain me the child trafficking. I want you to explain me how many kilos of cocaine Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador has seized in his first year of being the president. I want you to tell me, where is the security of Mexicans with more than 35,000 people assassinated in our country? I want you to explain to me if the 60 million in poverty has decreased in our country. I want you to explain to me how this caravan that has been invading our sovereignty has brought something positive to our country. I want you to explain to me, why are we number 4 in the world as a border insecure in the world, as an insecure border in the world, next to Afghanistan, Iraq, North Korea, and Mexico, next to Syria. I want you to explain to me why we have still 68 million without medical care. I want you to explain to me why we need the United States to tariff us to understand that we're doing something wrong. I want you to explain to me why the organizations of cartels have the security of the citizens and not the government who's supposed to protect us. I want you to explain to me why we still have 4 cities on the top 5 for violence and delinquency, and the number of 35,000 people assassinated, it escalated in the last 3 months that I was saying 28,000 people, and you escalated 7,000 more in your first year as a president. I want you to explain to me, have you helped the indigenous community? I want you to explain to me how these globalist pacts that you're signing, how they have been profit to our country. I want you to explain to me every single thing. Every single one of those. I want you to explain to me why 75,000 jobs have been lost. I want you to explain to me why the 0% increase of our country economically, why we haven't increased 0%. Why? Unfreaking believable, people. Unbelievable. It's raining today. Raining. I love giving stats and numbers. That's my thing. Stats and numbers. Everything in the world runs by numbers and runs by stats. Everything. It doesn't matter where you work, where you are, it runs by stats and numbers. Everything. And the equation right here is that there's no equal number. It is all wrong. Our country's wrong. It's going down the drain. And it is unbelievable what is happening in our country. It is unbelievable. And this right here, the killings of women, what can I say? What can I say? You justify all these feminists. You give them the right to be protesting and be out there and be protesting and being radical. You're given the justification of just going out there and doing whatever the hell they want. Why? Because you got more than 3,000 women that have been killed, man, since 2000 June till now. You got to be kidding me with that. Where's your security? Where is your security? But we have an ideology of it's all about hugs, no bullets. Hugs, no bullets. So for the women that live in Mexico, there a lot of them, they listen to me in English. I want to say, God bless you. Pray every time that you're going out. Carry your phone. Communicate with your family member. Tell them where you are. Tell them every time where you are. It's really important. If you take an Uber, take a picture of the car, send a screenshot of the license plate and the driver. If you take Lyft, if you take a Didi, whatever you take, take that on your process on going to work. If you use normal transportation as bus and all that stuff, always communicate with your family. If you're coming and driving alone in Mexico, always call your family and tell them where you are, where you're going, who you're going to meet. It is important what is happening over here in our country. And it's important that everybody in the world knows that our country is falling apart. And it is because of this socialist agenda that is in our country and that is coming and that is pushing up to where the United States is. It's pushing up. And it's all the responsibility is us Mexicans to stand our ground, to inform and to expose what is happening. But it's up to all the other citizens of Mexico to stand up and stop this. And also that, the United States women knows what is happening over here. To the women that they live in El Paso. To the women that they live in El Paso, don't go to Juarez right now. If you want to go to Juarez, just be careful. To the women that they live in New Mexico, that they cross to Matamoros and to Tamaulipas and Nuevo Laredo and all that part. Be careful when you go over there. Tell your family, I'm going to this place. I'm going to eat to this place. I'm not, I'm rolling with this person. Be careful. Watch out. Because this is a reality. It is happening. Our country is number 2 in the Latin America for killing and homicides of women and kidnappings and rapes. And this stats that I just gave you, it is amazing that nobody's putting attention to that. Nobody's putting attention to it. And this is really important because nobody's putting attention to what is happening to women in our country. And women need to be heard. I'm not backing the feminists, and I'm backing the movement of them. I'm backing up Mexican women that they're being abused, killed over here, killed in our country. And the stat is more than 3,000 women have been killed since June of 2018 till now. So it's incredible. And more than 5,516 people have been missing regarding children, women, girls, little girls, and women. 5,516 little girls and women is the number that is throwing out right now. That it has been put out right now. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. As our country is falling apart. And I'm telling you guys, a lot of these Mexican followers of AMLO are going to say, it's been falling apart for years and now it's time for a change, and change is going to cost us. This is no change. This is no change. This is moving 2 steps backwards. It's not moving 2 steps forward. We're going backwards right now. It's unbelievable. God bless you all, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good morning to everyone. As there's a speculation of caravan of Africans that they're moving through the city of Matamoros, the municipal city of Matamoros, a caravan of Africans, they're about to arrive to the city of Matamoros. I don't know if you guys remembered, but we have been saying since June, July, and September, I think so, or it was August, since I started saying that the majority of the caravan was going to move in October and November and in December because of the weather. Because of the weather. And now, it's raining. There's a lot of fog. It's really difficult for the Border Patrol to do their job. It's really difficult for the National Guard on our side and for the INAMI on our side. The INAMI is the Institute National of Immigration, the Mexican Border Patrol. It's really difficult for them. And it's really difficult for them because it's just, you know, the coyotes are working. This is their time. They already know how to do their work. So it's difficult for them. And right now, as this caravan is coming up, and I told you, caravans are going to come up on this 4 months, hard. And now we see the speculation is big that a caravan of migrants from Africa is coming to Matamoros and all that part over there that is getting right now, that is the border that is getting really affected. That is Matamoros. The border of Matamoros is the one that is getting really, really affected. So we need to put attention to all minor details and to everything that is happening around and across our country. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. Thank you so much for watching my live feed. I hope that it gets shared, as this information is pretty important for everybody to know. And, you know, later on this week, I will be live at America's Voice, bringing you guys the reality and the truth about certain situations that I'm going to be broadcasting about, and certain events that are happening over here. They're happening over here in our country. God bless you all. Questions that somebody wants to ask, I'm available for 3 to 5 minutes for people to answer their questions, as it's raining right here, and I'm trying to get out of the car and go to an office right here real close. But you know, it's raining, so I don't want to get wet. So I decided to do a little live feed for you guys. Questions that everybody wants to ask, I'm right here for you guys. Oh, there's a link. There's a link shared, Oscar. I always do when I catch you. Oh, hi, Mary, and thank you so much. Yeah, God bless you. Questions that everybody wants to ask. Also, there's a link right there on my page. If you guys been asking for this. This, you know, I'm not gonna say hundreds of messages. No, it's been, you know, messages here and there about you know, shirts, t-shirts that you guys want, you know, from Oscar Blue t-shirts, and you know, it's there's a link right there in the page. You can go on that link, and if whoever wants to purchase a t-shirt, you can go on that link and just, you know, and find the several types of designs of t-shirts that they are on that link. For people that want to purchase an Oscar Blue shirt, you can go on that website and, you know, and purchase a t-shirt if you guys want. Nobody's putting no gun in nobody's head and nobody's wallet, because, oh my God, he's selling t-shirts now. I knew it. It's Christmas. He needs money. No, this was planned like way before. But I know how they are. You already know. So there's a link right there for people that want to purchase a t-shirt, Oscar Blue t-shirt. Go ahead and go to that link and click it. If you want to buy a shirt, there's right there. Whatever, I don't know. You know, they made the link for me, so it's right there. God bless you all. Take care and stay safe, Oscar Blue. Thank you so much. Mary Jones, stay safe, and God bless you and your family. Let's go a little bit back to some comments right here that I missed. Thank you, Oscar Blue, for the t-shirts. Love. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda Hendricks. Yvonne Galindo, can the Mexican people impeach the president? That's what Gilberto Lozano is trying to do. You guys remember that I did an interview with Gilberto Lozano. He's a Mexican nationalist from Congreso Nacional Ciudadano, the National Congress, Mexican Congress. He's trying to put a little group to impeach the president. That's what he's trying to do. And, you know, our voice next to him, giving the news, and when he comes over here, supporting with paperwork and all that stuff, is the one that is going to push for this to stop and decrease and probably impeach. You know, I don't know if that is the solution, but if that is the solution, you know, let's go ahead and do it. Comments right here. Okay. What would it take to make the citizens up to remove AMLO. We need a lot of paperwork, and that is what I just explained. Gilberto Lozano is a Mexican nationalist that is, doing a lot of movement over here in our country. He's going to a lot of meetings. He's meeting a lot of people, that is supporting him in every movement. I am one of them that supports him. Also, the activist, lawyer, political activist, lawyer, that she is a capitalist, a right-hand capitalist from Bolivia. She came over here. She was almost censored by the Mexican government because she was going to talk about Evo Morales. Evo Morales is the president that, asked for asylum for Mexico, and Mexico was the only one that lifted his hand and say, like, hey, you socialist president, come over here. We'll give you asylum. So she came over here, and she did a couple conferences already that I am planning to talk to her no later this week. Also, we made contact with the Mexican activist that it was at the rally. We're going to have a live video with her. And also, we are going to have a live video on the weekend with the independent journalist from Chile, so he can explain to us what is happening over there in Chile. A question right here says, Oscar, the cartels have power in politics, and the legal system there, right? A lot of that happens when people stand against all crime. Yes. It's real difficult for people to understand, but the organized crime, I'm going to call it organized crime, has a lot of power and has a lot of decision in our country. Free enterprise, Oscar. You need to support your family. Good job with the t-shirts. Thanks so much, Patricia Ann. Thanks so much. God bless you. Other people think otherwise, but I don't care. Everyone pray. Prayer is powerful. Yes. Sending you some sunshine from Florida. Thank you so much, Miss Sandy Craig. Thanks so much. Well, God bless everybody. I'm about to leave. This is not coming down, but I'm about to do a segment in Spanish and YouTube. I will do a segment in Spanish on YouTube to explain what is happening in our country. God bless you all. Stay safe. Don't forget, follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, as he's running for Congress in District 16 of El Paso. God bless my partner, Conservative Anthony, as he's trying to do his best to fight for the city of El Paso. Stay safe, and always remember, peace and love, everybody, because always your country's first.